So I was, whenever he does that,
Why does it smell in here?
I never thought about like that. Yeah, so I was like,
And then So I asked Michael Bolton how babies are made, and he just said, like, literally,
when a man loves a woman. What a good song.
that is one of the songs he sings.
I think he should have sang it when a man literally loves someone. That's the name of that's the name of the podcast this week. Literally
Loves.
Sex Education by Michael Bolton.
By Michael Bolton.
This is Jamie.
This is Vic. And that's Michael Bolton over there. He's not allowed to talk, though.
Yeah, he's just
He's
listening.
got a hoarse throat.
I thought you said something else for a second. I'm not going to acknowledge what I thought you said though. Yeah, he's listening. This is his favorite podcast that he doesn't know about.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about. What are we talking about? Some show.
Some, like, couple bachelors, bachelorettes, or whatever.
People, like, dating or, like, dancing.
Yeah. Getting pissed.
Getting married.
Getting
painted. And painting each other.
Couple paintballs.
This is the second week. I feel like, okay. I think I said last week about how the first episode is always so, like... I always get excited for a new season, but like last week after watching the first episode, I was like, I have like no idea what to even like talk about.
Yeah, I think I know the people less than when I started the show.
So much of like nothing happened. Like a lot happened, but it was like, what happened? Like what just happened? But this week it's easier to follow when there's more, I don't know, like focus moments. Like
one-on-one.
Yeah.
Smaller groups.
Like we got some good actual conversations this time that wasn't like hey, my name is
My name is
what?
What my name is? Yeah, no. Like I'm from blank and I do blank.
Yeah.
Wow.
You want to hear like a chemistry joke? I actually liked hers.
Some. Yeah. Oh, you want to hear a tennis joke?
Try watching Jesse Palmer play tennis.
Oh, whoa.
Bro, tell him to stick to football.
Yeah, good thing he wasn't a quarterback.
What a funny joke.
That was written and performed by Vic.
I can't remember like how long ago he played football, because I'm pretty sure he was already retired when he was the Bachelor, like forever ago.
Right.
But he's like, it's kind of crazy to think, because he's not that old. Like, I guess, I don't know. I'm not a big football guy. I don't know like what the average retirement age is.
Yeah, when he gets CTE, I think.
Gosh. We finally get our first like date. Can I just say, when they were sitting next to each other, and we had Lauren and Allison sitting next to each other, but also Maria, I was like, are we sure that she's not also related? Are we sure it's not like...
Are you sure you don't have two sisters?
Yeah.
Because that's looking like one.
Yeah, there's a long loss. They really did, like, those three looked very similar. Maria fit in very well. What was the first date again? There was 9 of them. All I know is that is I counted 9.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa.
At one time. I think it was a wedding.
Yeah, they got married.
Yeah. They had some singer. No one really knew him.
Yeah. This was kind of a weird date, because I was thinking it was going to be similar to like Gary's date from his season. We like a photography style date. This was like weirder than that.
Yeah, they were role playing as if they had all just gotten married.
Yeah.
Or playing house, which is kind of weird.
Dude, they had a full reception with like a ton of people. I mean, like a lot of people, and it's like, does Joey or any of these women know any of these people?
They're just like completely random people.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of super incredibly awkward looking.
It was very weird.
Because all they did too, and first of all, it was weird to announce it as like a competition, as like whoever does the best will get like a one-on-one dance, like slow dance with Joey. And it's like, okay, what's the competition? What do I have to do? Oh, I have to hang out with Joey and talk to these random people at a wedding, bring them the cake and stuff. And
I
it's
have
like,
to serve my fake guests. Like you have to do work at your own
yeah,
fake wedding.
hello, my name is Joey. I'll be your server today. This is my assistant. I have 9 of them today.
These are my 9 fiancés / assistants.
Yeah,
Put to work immediately.
It was weird. It was kind of like cute and sweet. Like an Evelyn doing like Olympic high jump over the table. Just to still not get the, like, they did musical chairs to sit next to Joey. She jumped over it, or like onto the table, and then still did not, and then ended up with the farthest possible.
She was the last one.
Yeah.
All that effort just to be last.
You know what's sad too is that ultimately the only one that didn't get to talk to him and have time with him was Lauren,
The
who
one
was
who
sitting right next to
the
him,
side chair.
right
Yeah.
next to him. Yeah, kind of funny. It was funny when they first started like dancing before like they got to sit down. And Joey's talking about like, yeah, I don't have any dance moves. And I'm like, oh, I can tell. I can tell.
Oh, we know.
I can see myself in him. It's like, oh, that's just Jamie dancing.
Yeah.
That's
The worst part about it is he's probably a better dancer than us.
yeah, that is true. Like he said like, oh, he just gets into a groove and then his arms and start moving. I'm like, you move your
Whoa.
arms?
And your hips.
You move
Well,
your
calm down,
You
Elvis.
move?
You don't
there's
just
movement.
sit down in a chair.
You can feel the music. Yeah, yeah. There was I mean, it was hard to really pinpoint who did well. I think the only ones that really got highlighted all that much was Maria at first. There's something about her that Joey likes. He said that like 8 times now, and he
Just in case you didn't know.
ceases to say what it is.
It's something though.
Oh, so you find her attractive is what you're saying.
You like her outside beauty, I see.
Yeah.
And he does admit like I have no real like deep conversation with her. No.
Wait, he said that?
Or like I haven't had like a deep conversation. I haven't gotten to know who she is.
Yeah. Jess, I think, was the only other one. They like kissed with the cupcakes. It was kind of weird how like they were it seemed like the other girls, maybe it was like the randos at the
Yeah, it's probably just whoever.
but like they were like cheering them to like kiss, and I'm like, if it's the other girls, what is wrong? Like don't do that. I mean, like, I guess you're being a good sport, but it's like you're allowed to quietly hate her. You don't need to vocalize it, but you also don't need to like show that kind of support.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have just went up there and like pushed her away. Like, he's mine.
Get off of him right now. Rachel, which again, it was kind of weird because all she got to talk to Joey, and then she gave like a speech or like a toast, but he really liked that, and she ended up being the one to get the one-on-one dance with our favorite singer in the entire world,
Who is that? Michael Bolton.
Michael.
You
He
like
sang a couple classics like Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Is
what I like.
it bad to say that that's probably like my favorite Michael Bolton song? It's like not really.
Yeah, that is definitely his best.
I like When a Man Loves a Woman. That's a good one.
Those
that's a
are
very
the
classic.
only 2 songs I know of his, so it's not really a difficult.
You need to get your Bolton lore. Like you need to read up on it. That was pretty sick though. If I were to choose, like if I got to choose who like got to serenade me and my partner, whoever I chose in this situation.
Yeah, that is a good choice. That's solid.
I feel like they pick a lot of like the
Modern.
show, like it picks a lot of more modern, like up and coming people than most, if not all
so
of
up
them.
and coming that they're not even famous yet.
Yeah, I'm so unfamiliar with so many of them, but I know Michael Bolton, so I'd be like, that's the one I would like.
Yeah,
I would
that's
ask
what I
for.
want.
What happens then? Oh, then we actually get the after the like day. We get the night portion. Maria, I think, has a good conversation. I don't think Joey heard a word of what she was saying though.
Yeah,
At
he did not.
post wardrobe change.
You're just like hubbada 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 hubbada.
Hubba. Bro, he went like full on like cartoon. His eyes were out of his skull. He was doing the wolf whistle. He was banging on the table super hard. But she did. It seemed very.
work.
It seemed to go well. She got a kiss.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought? Classic guy move by Joey. Not really like. I don't really know much about her. Oh wait, she just changed into something a little far more revealing.
Oh, I like her.
Yeah, I like her. Don't worry.
She's a
Oh, I
top
like
contender.
her. I don't know what it is. She just changed. Oh, I know what it is. No.
Start singing when I'm there. I'm a woman.
Who else did really? Oh, and then when she came out, and then like all of the women were just
the
like
other one.
eyeballing her,
hell?
like motherfucker.
You can show that on TV.
That's not allowed.
Wow.
That's against the rules. I'm pretty sure. Kelsey T was another one. She got a kiss. I think the one that got highlighted the most, that was definitely Jess, talking about her previous relationship was a big struggle for her. She got cheated on. She felt she lost herself, which Joey definitely related to. I think even though, despite last episode, where she kind of did not get the best, I don't know, she didn't look the best.
They didn't put her in a good light.
Yeah. This episode wasn't like the
They
same.
fixed the light.
Yeah, the light has been fixed. No, I mean, it was definitely like there was nothing about
bad.
that. Yeah,
No drama.
No drama involving her. I am curious to see like if it will if there will be more. I kind of feel like there still will be, because I don't think that
she's gonna still stir. I mean, it doesn't seem like any of the other people like her more. Just she was with Joey more.
No. I mean, it does seem like Joey likes her.
now.
Like she's got a decent amount of time and seems to have something with Joey, but I do feel like this episode has given a slightly better picture for like better, or like as far as like final picks. You know, or at least like
way
people
more easily to decipher. Instead of like, I don't know, picking someone who got eliminated.
Dude, Erica, bro.
This episode,
I thought,
that's
dude,
a surprise. That
again,
was a
like
surprise.
I realized like a ton of people kind of got highlighted last week, but she like twice. She was one of the first like limo entrances where she got highlighted. She got another conversation that was shown with him. I was like, okay, he seems to at least somewhat like her. It was, and then she gets fucking eliminated. Bullshit,
Oh, wow.
dude.
Dude, I'm pissed.
Yeah, I mean, I was not surprised, I guess, about what happened to Lauren. I mean, we got early on with Lauren that about her dad. She lost her dad not that long ago, and this wedding date kind of brought up some emotions about how her dad is not going to be at her wedding, whenever that is. And
If that happens, yeah.
yeah, don't be mean to Lauren.
I'm just being realistic.
Oh, that's even more mean to say. Yeah, I mean, it kind of like, it seemed to definitely sour her mood, which she could not put on like a a fake
Face, yeah.
face to like make it seem like
Yeah, not
she's
under
doing
that
all right.
Botox.
Damn, dude. God, you.
Dude,
what do
I'm
you
on
have against
fire.
Lauren, bro?
I don't
Just
know.
calm down. You just you lost more fans right there. You lost more.
All right, I'll gain them back.
You need to sing "When a Man Loves a Woman" perfectly, and maybe you'll get some to redeem yourself.
Oh, I'll be singing something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she was very like very. She really does wear her heart or like her emotions on her sleeve. I mean, you know
Yeah,
how
you know how
Lauren's
she's
feeling
feeling.
at all times, which is unfortunate for her in this case because yeah, she was very distraught. She did not get to talk to Joey during the wedding. Their time after, like in the night portion, was purely just about how upset she was, which it was an emotional moment, but I'm sure she probably would have rather talked a bit more, like not as kind of a sad, lower tone like conversation.
Right.
She
Yeah,
probably
she
didn't want to
wanted
bring the mood down.
Yeah, she seemed to like want to redo the whole day. Like that was her plan for the night portion.
Yeah.
So she missed out on
Yeah,
talking to
she
him.
wanted to redeem it.
And so she actually did redo that portion, except she was her exact same self.
Yeah, no, when she did talk to him during the cocktail party before the rose ceremony, she was like, yeah, I need to like redo all of yesterday because it was too sad. But then like she wanted to talk to him early, didn't get to. I really am curious like how that whole like process works, where it's like, because I always wanted to say like, if you want to talk to him, go talk
Yeah,
to him.
can't
But
you
it's
just
like,
go?
do you think there is like any sort of structure to it where they like control it, or like, I mean, as far as like the producers or like behind the scenes, did they choose who gets to like talk to him next, or is it just like,
First come, first serve.
yeah, because
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm sure you're able to obviously, break the rules. You can
if
go
yeah,
up to him,
I would just think
tell
it,
him, or,
so many
try to
people
just take
complain
over.
about like
Not being
not
able to
getting
talk.
time, and it's like I always want to say like, well, if you're that upset, you should be able to go talk to him. And I would think a reasonable person would just do that, but a reasonable person doesn't go on
Go
The
on the
Bachelor, so
Yeah,
it's
that makes
asking
sense.
a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I am like curious. Like, do they have like maybe not full authority to be like, you can't just go talk to him whenever you want, which would be that I could
trying to stop
understand the
me.
like, yeah, try to fucking stop me. What? Who's talking to him right now? I am. They're like,
right
no,
now.
no, it's not your turn. Oh, I think I'm walking over there. What are you gonna do? Stop me? Try it. See what happens. One foot right in front of the other, right in the direction of Joey. I'm not slowing down. You're not stopping me. I'm going.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know,
stop
because
him.
I would think if they do have like some structure to it, or if like you don't have like full authority or just free will to go talk to him whenever, I could understand that being like frustrating, because it's like, why not? Like, or like, why aren't you letting me? Like, why are you letting all these other people talk to him
Especially
before me?
if not all of them are able to talk to him.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
like,
Like, how do you
How
determine
would
that?
you do that? Like, unfortunately, Laura, yeah, we just didn't decide you were worthy enough
Yeah.
to talk to him.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you were super upset. It has nothing to do with the fact that you were so upset and that you really want to talk to him to redeem yourself from like yesterday. That has no play into it. Don't worry.
Yeah, it would make amazing TV if we did that, but we wouldn't. do
Yeah.
it.
Like, we know that you're just going to spiral even more if you don't get to talk to him. But that's not our intention. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would make more sense to think that the frustration, yeah, is caused by like not just having the power to like talk to him that you would want. Because again, if you are that upset, you literally just have to get up and go find him and talk to him.
That's the hard part, is finding him.
Yeah, maybe he's hidden somewhere. He's like playing hide and seek, and he's like in the basement or something.
All right, find Joey.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. He's like running up the stairs as fast as he can. Find him in the like closet, like up on the like the top shelf or something. Lying down, like under like some pillows or a blanket or something. You keep in the closet. Ha! You found me. You gotta talk to me first.
Has to be in the closet though.
Yeah, I'm not leaving here though. You gotta talk to me in here. Back to the group date. Yeah, I wasn't surprised when Jess got the group date rose. Like again, even despite her last week's appearance, again not being, it was more like dramatic. I wasn't surprised. Like when she
I don't
got
even know if Joey even knows about any of that.
Probably not.
So
Probably not.
Normal to him.
But then Daisy gets our very first one-on-one date. I don't think Daisy's real. Daisy is like AI generated. Like here's like you type in like can you create a like the most wholesome, innocent, like sweet person ever? All right, Daisy. Here she is. Can you give her like one thing that like humanize her a little bit? All right, she has loss of hearing. She has a cochlear implant, and she like it was caused from Lyme disease. Her story is pretty wild. I don't even fully know if I understand it though.
Yeah, it's so much that just hearing it once is not enough.
Yeah, I mean, she said starting at 11, she was having like seizures.
Yeah.
And then at 17, she woke up, her dad waking her up, and she could not hear very well. And then it just continued. She constantly felt sick. She said she could barely walk a block without feeling like sick.
Not being able to.
Continued to lose her hearing. She finds out that she had Lyme disease, which is fucking crazy, dude. Who gets Lyme disease? Like
I know.
I thought you get that from like ticks.
Yeah, that is
Like,
pretty wild. That is one of the ways I've heard.
Yeah. I mean,
the other is limes. I don't know.
yeah.
That might be fake.
Classic joke, fake. Yeah, I mean, but does that mean that she had Lyme disease since she was 11?
Or she was having health problems since then, and just like way more immune or not immune to.
You think
all
that
the
she's
diseases,
just like
that she had.
one of the what is it called, like immunocompromised,
Yeah.
where you're very susceptible.
And then that's why when she got this, she was older. It hurt her so much.
So she's had the seizures since she was 11, and I'm assuming when she said her dad woke her up when she was 7, I'm assuming from a seizure. Is that fair to assume? Like she remembers
that
her
would make
dad,
sense. Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, unless you just, but yeah, and then she lost part of her hearing from that. So the seizures are.
Just
This
like
is
separate.
why I need to Daisy, if you're listening to this, we would love to talk to you. I'm very curious about this. Your health. Can you send me your medical record, please? I mean, I am just like curious because she's had a run of it, dude. She's had a hard, a real difficult, a lot of health struggles, but she claims to be completely healthy since she got treatment in Germany. That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Cool.
And completely better now, it seems, despite, I guess, the hearing is the only thing. What a weird date. I mean, I guess he didn't know at the time, but like they go to a music festival. They take a helicopter to get there. Why? I mean, why? But then like second would be like, well, I mean, the helicopter alone is kind of like a tough choice because immediately when they said they're going in a helicopter, I was like, oh yeah, she's not going to be able to hear him. And he still has like no idea, but I've never been in a helicopter. Have you been in a helicopter?
I've not.
Okay, so you
But
don't
it's
know how
probably
those like
pretty hard to
yeah.
hear. I have used one of those. I don't know if it was like a helicopter, but it was like a piloting headset.
Right.
And they're pretty intense.
Okay, so they are like you can if you talk through them, you can like hear the other
Usually,
person.
yeah, they're like somewhat of like a soundproofing.
Okay.
So it shouldn't be like too hard. But with her like implant, who knows if
Yeah.
she'll be able to like really understand or if those things will work.
Yeah. It was funny, like just how many times they showed her saying like what or hunt, like him speaking. I was like, yeah, it was that was kind of
Why do I do that the same amount?
that was actually very endearing. I thought it was funny, but it was very endearing.
Yeah, seeing that.
Yeah, I don't know. Daisy is. I think I did call Daisy last week, right? Like about as far as like a top pick. This only like I feel like solidified or made me feel even more confident. Despite one of my 4 being already like eliminated, I think I at least got it right with Daisy.
With one, yeah, she's going to go far.
I'm like, I think it went so well, and this is just how much I think I like her, but like I think she's like top 2 easily.
Yeah,
like
I'm picking her.
Oh, I'm picking her.
If I go on the show, I'm picking her.
But yeah, it was kind of like it was just funny. They take a helicopter, they go to a music festival, which I guess I didn't understand to the extent of her like hearing. She can, like she said it affects more of like the pitches. Like she said, like at first, like when she got them, she said not everyone can even hear when they get them initially, but she was able to hear voices, but just everyone sounded like super high pitched, like a chipmunk.
Yeah,
That's
that would
pretty
be something.
epic.
That would be something.
But
I wish I
like
could
it's
hear
better
everyone
now,
like that.
but she says she still just the struggle would be like distinguishing voices if there's like multiple people talking. That's why she says she feels she always needs to be looking at you to know like who's talking and distinguish like the voice and everything.
The tone.
She runs or she's leaving her job to work full time on a nonprofit. She is a Disney character, bro. I swear to God. That is pretty epic, though. They get a dance on stage listening to. They go to the Bahamas. No, so this is again. I'm not familiar. Have you heard of?
No.
Okay.
Or the place, but not the band.
Yeah. Just to clarify. Yeah, they did not go to the Bahamas.
Unfortunately, no.
They go on the stage with Bahamas.
Which some say
is just as
worse.
good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
bad.
it's better.
It's better.
They danced in front of a bunch of people. They kissed in front of a bunch of people. This would be a date that I would feel very uncomfortable on. At least
Joey's used to it now, though.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is. Dude, he had the like longest kiss thing, like with Charity.
It's like if I'm not kissing in front of like at least 50 people.
That's how I get comfortable. Talking is the uncomfortable part. Dancing and kissing in front of like hundreds of people. All right, I can relax now. Second group date was also super weird because I didn't understand it. It was like a boot camp at first, hosted by previous contenders Demi from Colton's season of The Bachelor, and then a couple of seasons of Bachelor in Paradise. And then the other one was Jubilee. She was on Ben Higgins' season of The Bachelor. See, I know my people.
Whoa.
I know my people.
I think you're making those up.
Yeah. I think Jubilee, like Ben Higgins' season, was before I started watching, but it was one that I've since like gone back and watched. I can't even. I can talk so much about when I first got into the show. I like binged so many of some older seasons, and that was one of them. But it was such a weird date. Like it went from boot camp. They did some like push-ups, jumping jacks,
Some hardcore stuff.
played with tires, flipping them over, to a like weird like paint-based capture the flag with no rules.
The only rules is there are none.
Yeah, the only rules is don't talk about paint, capture the flag. I mean, it was
It was very strange.
It really didn't make any sense because there's like, you can end that game in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, you just have to grab it and run.
Yeah,
There's no
I
way
mean,
of stopping. Other
What's
than,
the
like,
point
physical.
of the paint? Like, I thought like it would make sense. Like, sure, if you get beamed with like a paint balloon or
on the
gun
eyes.
or whatever. Why are you're so violent and like
Well, I'm just trying to think, like, why would that?
so angry today? You're coming after people. You want people to get hit in the face, in the
Dude,
eyes.
if we're not going for the eyes, then I can't watch. It's like, what? Why would the paint like slow you down?
Yeah, what does it matter? Because like that was the thing is like for that last round, I think it was like I don't remember which one it was, but like the pink team was at the blue heart. They were about to grab it and they get hit with paint, and then they like stop and they turn around, and I was like, oh, so if you do get hit with the paint, you have to like maybe go back to your side before you can come back over. But no, then it like pans to like I think it was Kelsey was the last one to get it. And yeah, she's like getting it.
pelted.
She's like getting hit with the paint. I'm like, okay, so no, it doesn't matter.
matter.
It doesn't matter. She's just trucking through it. And I was like, yeah, if you just like grit your teeth and don't care about the paint, you can win it. Like,
yeah.
oh my God, in seconds. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but Edwina, is it Edwina or Edwina?
One of those.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. She showed out. I mean, she deserved the to win though, like the one-on-one time. So the blue team won, but only one member
I
gets
know.
to actually like to hang out with Joey at night.
It's pretty cool.
And she, if you are gonna go based off of like performance and
Would have
like
to be her.
yeah, I mean, dude, she was like diving all over the place. She did score like the first point. Yeah, I mean, it was for sure her. When she actually got that time, she talked about how she grew up in an African household. She's originally from Liberia.
Yeah. That's
Okay, yeah. And like she's basically said like growing up wasn't easy. She's had like her and her siblings, like failure is not an option. Such a cool line. Unfortunately I do not think she
I think she.
I don't think she like is the one to quote on that. I'm pretty sure someone else has definitely said that. Probably Mark Twain or something.
Yeah.
Mark
Someone
Twain.
like that. Someone smart.
It is a cool line though. Failure is not an option. You got to remember that when you're
Dating Joey.
Yeah, exactly. Sure.
Just in case you're in that situation. And then who was after that?
Who's after that? Oh, then okay. While that is happening is when we get the first bit of drama this episode. Medina kind of opens up about how she is a little bit. She's basically, I don't know if she'd say insecure, but she feels, I guess, a lot of pressure to either like be with Joey or whoever. She feels she's on the older. And I'm like, dude, I kind of was with like, I don't know if or this is what Marie was saying, but I was like, you're 31. Like, that's not old.
Yeah.
I understand the whole like biological clock thing in women. And so it's like, sure. Like I'm not in any place to like have an opinion about it, but it's like 31 it's not old.
Not too old.
Going after him today, bro. Calm down.
No, I mean, considering how old is Joey?
He's like late 20s, I think.
Yeah. So it's not even like that far away.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and so the
Like
whole
they would have
thing,
been in the same like grade school together.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But after she opens up about it, she says it in front of like all of the women, and then she's immediately like, I wish I didn't say that out loud. And I was like, I don't really think anyone's like,
we got her.
yeah, we
know.
got her. Oh, she did
know.
not just say that. We got her now. But the only thing that like somewhat, I guess, was drama that came from it was Maria, who is 29, so she's only 2 years younger, was saying like that like, oh, Medina, she should own it. Like, she's not like, you know, she should own it. Like, what's the deal? Like, you shouldn't feel bad about it. You should own it. And yeah, I don't know. I didn't think that she actually did say anything bad about it. She wasn't saying like, I didn't think she was being condescending about it. At least just like from that initial.
Yeah, from everything they showed, like just a quick little snippet.
Yeah,
of
like,
any
yeah, she should
conversation,
own it.
nothing was
Joey might
malicious.
like it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah,
Oh,
he might. But yeah, I mean, but I guess Sydney overheard this and it's like, oh, he did not fucking say that. I need to tell Medina.
She doesn't zip it right now. I'm
And so
walking
yeah,
out.
it was weird, I guess, because then everybody was talking about it. No one told Joey, and ultimately Maria did go talk to Medina about it. And I like how before she's talking to whoever, it was Taylor or something beforehand, where she was saying like, yeah, I wasn't being mean about it. I wasn't trying to start anything or be like that in any way. But now like Taylor said like, yeah, I think she feels like that's like a
Downplaying it.
downplaying or dismissive of feelings or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I didn't mean to make her feel like that. And then when she actually goes to talk to Medina, she's like, what's the deal? And I'm like, whoa, like that's your approach is questionable here. Like I was kind of on your side where it's like, yeah, I don't think you did say anything mean or condescending or downplaying, but like your approach to your actual conversation with Medina is like a little aggressive.
I know, yeah. You're on the attack.
Yeah. It's just like, what did I even say? Like, what are you upset about? And I was like,
You're not making
fix
your
your
case.
wording a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Just try not to seem like you're,
Guilty.
yeah, like angry or whatever. Because yeah, in that moment, I was like, you just made it a bigger deal than it was. I think because you made it more of a combative thing.
Mm-hmm. And public in front of everyone.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah, I didn't like the actual like argument that they had.
Yeah, it wasn't great. And then the one she had with Sydney.
Yeah, because
That
she
was
was
very weird
like,
as
I
well.
just want to figure out who said it. That's the only thing I'm upset about. And then like Sydney, like owned up to it, and then that was like another like. It was like. I kind of don't disagree with Maria's statement at the end where she's like, this was like the stupidest argument or whatever thing. And like Bachelor, I'm like, yeah, this was
most
very
likely.
weird. Like,
Yeah.
it really didn't seem all that mean or insulting in the first place. But then it got weird when they actually talked. And then, yeah. And the fact that, yeah, I do feel like Sydney was like, yeah, I got dragged into this drama. I was like, wait a second.
You
You overheard something and then you're like, I need to tell her. And then made it seem like a lot more mean
Yeah.
than it actually was. As far as good highlights throughout the cocktail party, we got to see Lexi paint Joey for her museum.
Nice.
That was a classic joke. I actually was falling for it for
was
a
a joke?
second when she was like, yeah, my stuff has been like ending up in like museums now. And then she like turns the painting around and it's just fucking me.
Whoa.
It's like, this is what I
Are you
draw.
insulting her art?
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, Lexi. That can definitely make it into a museum. What else happened? Oh, and Joey did say something about Lexi, like in regards to that like painting and their time together. Says like, I think I've like found my best friend. I was like, oh, you just zoned her, bro. You just
She
zoned
got
her.
zoned.
She just got zoned. I understand there's the whole like, I want to marry my best friend statement, you know, like, or I want to date my best friend.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry. This is not me asking you out. I'm sorry. I take
No,
it back.
Oh, yeah, that makes
You
sense.
saying you wouldn't say yes if I got down on one knee right now?
Only if it was a meteorite. That's the only
Gary,
ring.
please, if you ever give that ring up, I'll take it.
I need that ring. Yeah. No, what were we talking about?
Bro, I've got you like flustered now.
Why am I red right now?
Oh, and then I think then is when Lauren decides she's had enough. She didn't even want to talk to Joey. She's very upset. He finds her, which in that moment I was just like, they told him to go talk to her. There's like no way. Mm-hmm. And
he even says, "I thought I was just here to check up on you."
yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
So that means, hey Joey, you want to go check on Lauren real quick? Yeah, I'll do that. Oh,
Joey, come over there.
Oh wait, I can't reference them. I thought I was just checking up on you. Yeah, she's not in a. She's been struggling too much. She thinks she's ready to leave. They bring out cake. Perfect timing. Literally perfect timing. Again, there's no way that was not planned for that. She was really hoping for red velvet. It was not. She was pissed. She threw it on the ground. Was that intentional? I mean, what are the odds? Like, it looked like a store-bought cake, first of all.
Yeah, no, it definitely did.
I mean, what are the odds that they just had that already? Like,
Yeah, they're just like, okay,
oh, you can use this one, sure.
Yeah, this is just like the decorative cake thing.
I mean, like, what? Yeah, because it's like, otherwise, it's like, do you think maybe she, in like wanting to redeem herself, was like, oh, hey, could you get like a cake for us to like share during my time with him? Or they, dude, honestly, might have even said it. And then she was like, yeah, like, I really like red velvet. Could you get red velvet? And then they specifically don't get red velvet. All right, maybe I'm overthinking it now. That's like too, like, mastermindful.
Yeah, I think that's maybe a little too deep. She probably just didn't even say it.
All right, so you're
Like,
saying this happened exactly how I said it happened, most likely.
Yeah, that's probably it.
The Bachelor producers are evil geniuses.
I know. They had a red velvet cake.
They just didn't use it. They even showed her like, yeah, look at this red velvet cake.
I know. This is the one.
They're
you're
like,
gonna
this
get.
is not the cake you showed me. Yeah, so she leaves. Allison, her sister.
What do you think of her leaving right before the ceremony? Like, what does that mean?
I mean, I think that she probably was struggling and was like having a hard time. I also do think, I don't think Joey was all that into her anyways.
Yeah.
And so if she had any sort of awareness to that, which she might have, again, her compared to her sister in the first episode, he clearly liked
The sister more.
like Allison more than Lauren. And
It is weird because they seem to make it like they were there for Joey, but also like each other. Like they're the sisters.
Yeah.
So they're going to stick around.
yeah.
And then the next episode, she leaves.
Yeah.
She doesn't even get voted out.
I'm a piece. I'm out of here. See you,
just
nerd.
leaves.
Well,
Like
I mean,
the same for me.
it was weird because like before she leaves, she was talking to her sister a couple of times, and her sister was like giving her a pep talk, which I think is fine. I mean, it's a very sister thing, but I always do think it's like kind of weird on this show, like to give like support or give advice to like do really well with the person that you're also dating,
Competing, yeah.
especially like I almost like would wish that they like were more competitive like with it. Like I almost liked how it was the first episode where like they both wanted the first kiss. Obviously it means like
A lot.
yeah, that is like a big sign. It was just like that mindset though probably isn't good because it's like, oh, it's just a competition. It's not really like about Joey.
Yeah. It's about tricking him into liking you.
Yeah. Yeah, I must trick him. But Allison was very like upset when Lauren left, and she was like, I'm like really struggling, but I guess I'll stay for like Joe. And I was like, I mean, yeah, it's like, it's like a funny little thing that you came here with your sister initially, but I guess if you want to, Joey, at least I should say, for Joey's sake, you should be doing it for more than just a little joke, funny experience with your sister. You know, you should have some interest in the guy that's there, I would hope.
It's kind of disgusting, some of these people like coming in with the wrong intentions.
Yeah,
On the show.
It's not allowed.
Who would do that?
They need to just start asking them before they like let them on. Just straight up. Do you have the right intentions? That'll weed them out for sure.
Oh, that'll get them. That'll get them. Like, yeah, fame. Am I wrong?
I mean, are you surprised with her leaving already, or just like one of them being gone already?
No, I was expecting her to like not get a rose.
Okay, so you think even if she would have,
pregnant.
even this early, you don't think they'd try to prolong these sisters?
Well, if the producers were involved.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But I think Joey, it was obvious.
Yeah.
He
wasn't that like
into.
upset when she said she was like.
I know.
He was being
did
like as
not
comforting
shed
as
a tear.
he was being as comforting as he could to someone he's like not all that interested in. What do you think about Joey's like him and his conversations with a lot of these women? I do feel like he's being classic Joey, which is very like he's very respectful.
Mm-hmm. He's very nice. He's very like caring. He's always like apologetic. But
Yeah, that like I do like something that he's had to do like 3 or 4 times this episode alone is talking to women when they're crying or on the verge of it, and he says every time like take all the time you need, take your time.
We are on a tight schedule.
Yeah, we are on a tight schedule. So you will need to speak eventually. No, but I do think that is very sweet and endearing.
Yeah, that is nice.
Do you think he's asking enough questions? I was about to say the right questions, but I don't even know what the right questions would be. I guess I'm trying to think of like in regards to this show, like what are the best questions to find out if someone is like compatible, but are you even like looking for compatibility in like fucking 8 weeks?
Yeah, how much of that can you actually find out?
Yeah. So like I don't even know what the right questions would be. So I guess it's just like, is he asking enough questions?
Definitely not to Maria.
Yeah. And according to you, that's the one he was like, yeah, I haven't asked her or talked about much more or any deeper connection. And then yeah, she comes out.
Oh, but she's going
and her wardrobe change. I do think I think I might change it. I don't know if I feel confident putting her in like a top 4 though.
Mm-hmm. I don't think she's like gonna make it a
hometowns. Yeah. So not the final 4. I agree with that. Like the next top thing was like a typical like top 6.
I think as soon as he asked her a couple questions.
You're being very mean right now.
All right, I take it back.
I do not know because she got highlighted the first episode in a fairly good light. This episode was weird. I don't know if it's like bad or like good because she had plenty of good moments, but then there was weird ones. Like she basically got like the Jess treatment of like last week, where like last week Jess kind of got like a good and bad edit, where it's like Joey likes her, but everyone else was kind of having an issue, and then Jess did overall like pretty good this week. Last week, Maria, no drama. Joey seemed to really like her, but then this week she had a lot of good time with Joey, but then she got in some like drama, and I never know how to like read that because I never think like unless Joey really likes her or whoever the like. I guess in any situation, wherever the Bachelor or Bachelorette, really likes that person, they can't survive they can't survive. It's kind of a very serious way to put it, but they can't last like
They
too
can't survive
long.
the game of love.
Yeah, exactly. They can't survive the game of love for too long because, and again, unless they're super into him, like I do feel like the Bachelor, the lead, will just feel like this is too much trouble, more trouble than it's worth at a certain point, and it's like, yeah, it's just drama at this point.
For the sake of it.
But I don't know. It might be too early to tell. Like, because Maria was in the season preview that we saw last week, I think more than Jess. And she had one of her things was having an argument with Jess. So, I don't know. Of the two, who do you think would go farther just between those two? I'm leaning more towards Maria.
Yeah, I feel the same. But since Jester Scott, like,
overall, just pure good. This
right,
way.
and she got the rose twice, right?
Well, she got the group date rose,
Yeah.
which I don't know how much like weight that holds, honestly.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to use those to determine how far they'll go.
Yeah, because I feel like there's plenty of like group date roses where it's like, this person was good, wasn't difficult. I'll give them a rose.
They didn't make my life hard.
Yeah, because I feel like, I don't know, it's so early where there's still so many people where I think I don't know if like I'm so curious again like how many like at what point do they know who they're gonna pick, because I don't believe that it's like last minute. I'm not saying he has it picked out already, but it's like I'm sure he already has his favorites. Like even now he's probably got like 5 or
Top
6
5.
yeah, like that he probably really likes. And maybe it can change, but it's like you have to bring fucking 9 people on a date. You would have to, it would be smart not to bring all 5 on one date, because then the other like group date you go on, you're not really going to care about any of them.
Yeah,
Like
that would be,
you would probably want to split it a little bit to where like
that'd be pretty wild.
there's
Yeah.
a couple in this
Do you
group.
think he picks them
Like
all?
who goes on the date?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Maybe not. That would be kind of fucked though.
Yeah, it would seem like he would.
I would
choose.
hope that he gets to choose. Maybe.
Like, no,
That would-
this is the one.
yeah, no.
This is your one-on-one. You cannot choose.
Like I'm sure he gets to like just choose or like say like the ones he wants a one-on-one date with.
Yeah, I'm sure at least that.
But like I wonder if bro, he probably writes up like a list or something. Because there's no way that like the producers don't know like who he's into. Like they have to know. Because otherwise they could like, if they are like manipulating or causing or
Yeah, they wouldn't do
encouraging a
that.
bit of like drama, I don't think that they would really push it all that much on like ones
people
that
he
he
likes.
really likes, because yeah, he doesn't want to deal with that. But so I would think that like if he probably does tell them or like do a list. I just want to like
Here's my
imagine him like, here's my list, my like top 5 or something, and like or like which ones he wants like a one-on-one date with. And yeah,
Joey, why does it all say Maria?
Joey, Maria's on here like 3 times. The list is only supposed to have like 7 names. Yeah, I don't know, because I have thought that before, that like I don't feel like they are choosing they're definitely not choosing the actual dates like that
Right,
they
yeah.
do. I feel like
Definitely
there's no
not.
fucking way that like Joey's like, sure, we can
I don't know.
I want to watch
helicopter?
him play like paint.
Yeah. Can we do
Capture
like
the
a paint capture the flag thing?
I
It's
want
one
a
of my-
paint themed date, please. Yeah, he probably just like picks the people, or like yeah, he probably gets to pick or have a say in the people that get the dates that week, I would think. No, you're not allowed to bring her on a date. Not that
No.
one.
I'm sure they might do that. They're like, are you sure about her?
Well, it's funny because Leia didn't get a date this week. She was one of the few that did not get to go on a date this week. Not group date, nothing. But she still got a rose, which is not surprising. I think she'll still be around. I don't know if I don't know if I want to put her in like top 4, but I think she'll be around for a little bit longer at least.
Yeah, I think at least that. At least 1 week.
Yeah, she'll be here at least till next week.
I hope.
When we know that she already has a rose going into it. Yeah, the dates have always been a mystery to me because, I don't think that they get to choose what they do, but I would hope at the very least they get to choose who they bring with. And yeah, if I was choosing, I would make it so that if I had like a favorite like 5 or 6 that I'm already interested in, I would probably split it pretty evenly to make it so where there's a couple on this group date. And
I
then
do like top
couple.
1, bottom 1, second from top, second from bottom.
Yeah, yeah,
Always mix it.
yeah. Because otherwise, again, not that he hates the like remainder, but it's just like he's probably just not as interested in them compared to the ones he's already probably got a thing for. I don't know. Do you think? How do you like judge the wedding date where Rachel won the one-on-one dance, but Jess got the rose for it?
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Rachel was in your top 4, I think. Do you think that he at this point already likes her better than Jess? Because we've seen less of Rachel, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, there wasn't much of her in the last episode either.
No, but she got a rose. I think I don't know.
I think they're just keeping her for the end.
Yeah.
They're like, let's do the screen time of the people going.
Yeah, I mean it could be. But so do you still have her in your top 4? Do you think she makes it that far?
I could see it. I don't
so
know.
You
who
don't
I'd
think
replace
like
her
that like her winning the dance, did it mean anything to do you think, or was it
probably
just
not?
Okay.
The rose meant more. I think.
Really? You think so? I really don't know how to judge it.
Yeah.
I want to be in Joey's brain right now.
And Joey, show us your brain.
Also, same thing with the weird paint date. Like, did he pick Edwina based off of
The performance. For
performance, or was it off of interest? Because performance, sure, she's an easy choice, but
maybe pity. Yeah, no, I think. Well, it was definitely performance because he even said like you were doing the best work.
But I would hope it's not just that though. For his sake.
Yeah, for her sake.
And for her sake. Yeah, both. Yeah. Because I mean, she did really good, but if he's not interested in her, I'm sure
why would you do
rather spend time with someone who maybe didn't shine as much or show out as much with the fucking paint, but he'd so much rather hang out with them. But so yeah, I mean, maybe I do think we feel more. I don't know if I can again safely, now that Erica's out, I don't know who to bump into my top 4, whether it's Rachel, Jess, or Edwina, or again someone maybe we haven't seen. I know Jen is the one getting the one-on-one next week. I think it's the surfing date. That's definitely her. So
okay, yeah.
I don't think I had Jen in my top 4. I think you did, but
I did.
that's probably a safe bet.
Yeah, you can't have her.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
Stop.
I'm stealing her from your top 4. You can pick someone new. Yeah, I don't know. I guess out of those 4 options, I guess, since if we know that she's getting a one-on-one, Edwina got good time, Jess got good time, and then Rachel. I mean, I guess I feel best with the one that will be getting a one-on-one. I guess Jen. I'll add Jen to my top 4.
Yeah,
then.
that's a safe pick.
I don't even remember what my top 4 is. I also had Autumn in my top 4. I do not feel good about that anymore. She was or like remains to be seen.
Yeah, MIA right now for the TV
Maybe
show.
she'll show up. I mean, because Jen wasn't really shown in this episode, but she's getting the one-on-one next week. So
And she had a big thing last episode.
yeah, she was highlighted fairly well with the go-karting and everything. So we were down to, there was 15 at the rose ceremony, and then 3 got roses from dates, so down to 18. So we lost 4. Aside from Erica, who did we lose? I don't even remember.
Lauren, yeah.
I don't remember.
Erica.
I already said that.
Did you say Lauren?
Lauren, I think Erica.
Star is still here.
She is?
Not still here. Maybe still here. I think she got one.
I have the full list I wrote down from the rose ceremony. I got Rachel, Lexi, both Kelsey's, Jen, Evelyn, Autumn, Medina, Leia, Caitlin, Krista, Maria, Star, you were right, Allison, and Sydney. Sydney got the last rose. It was the whole like dramatic thing of she was kind of involved in the Maria Medina drama.
Yeah.
Is she gonna get one?
Well, they do it by age. That's why.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, that one's good. That was good.
Gotta end it on your best one.
Yeah, isn't that what she said? Save the best for last or something like that.
Yeah. That's definitely why.
I was surprised because like whenever they make it like oh, will they, won't they get the rose, if it's between someone, even if they're a controversial figure, between them and like someone we
Never seen.
barely see, it's typically going to be that. So I kind of knew that she was going to get it, even though we haven't really seen anything
you
of
wouldn't
Sydney.
guess.
Like, even though we haven't seen anything really of Sydney, she had like a little bit of drama, and then like drama at the end, as far as like, will I get the rose despite getting into this drama with Maria? It's like, I guess so. I mean, I have to give it to you by default. I hope it's Erica, but it's not going to be. Yeah, I mean, I was a little bit surprised, but I guess not surprised because like once they started doing that whole, will Sydney get it? I was like, I would assume so. Yeah, I mean, I guess should we do a official re-up? I need to do official re-update for my top 4.
All right, yeah.
You want to go first?
I have to think of who I had.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even remember. I definitely had Daisy in it. I'm keeping Daisy in it.
Yeah, I'll have Daisy.
You also had Rachel. Are you keeping Rachel?
Yeah, I'll keep Rachel.
I almost want to take Rachel. Do I want Rachel or Jess or Edwina right now over? I mean, I understand there's more than just those. Those are the only ones that really got highlighted all that much this episode, but because I don't feel confident in Autumn anymore either, and I know Autumn was in my top 4.
Yeah,
so I want to take her out. I don't want to steal your list though, because I know you also had Jen in your list. But
Yeah,
I want to put Jen in just because I know that she's getting the like one-on-one. That's all, unless she like gets sent home, which I highly doubt.
I can't imagine that.
She's
good.
She's got to be like still in it. I don't want to steal your list though. Would you rather have me steal Rachel or like have Rachel or Jen in my list?
Well, Jen, if you want to be right. So maybe Jen.
Okay, all right.
So probably Rachel.
All right, I'm taking Jen then. Oh, I don't know.
I think she's definitely the safest one.
Okay, I'll take.
Now.
Well, I want to.
You want to be risky?
I want to be risky. It has not worked out for me so far. With
All right, I'm taking Lauren then.
I'm taking Lauren. I'm taking Erica, and I'm taking Michael Bolton. No, I'll take Rachel.
Rachel. And who else did I have? I had other than Rachel and Jen.
Did you have Daisy?
No, that was yours.
Okay. Do you feel confident in adding her to yours?
Yeah, I just feel like it's too safe.
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
It's
Maybe
too
she's
easy.
like perfect for like a runner-up then, though. Like
Yeah, that is true.
next Bachelorette. Could be.
That could definitely be.
I mean, yeah, at this rate, if he doesn't pick her, like, but I'd say this probably with every person. This is the perfect choice for the next Bachelorette. And next week, this is the perfect choice. Yeah, I don't, but she really is. She's very, very sweet.
Yeah. She's definitely the perfect choice this week. Yeah, I think she can definitely go far. I'll have her in my list.
How do you feel about Edwina?
Edwina.
She got a rose like from like a date, and again, this is where I'm hoping
It was for the right reason.
it was not just purely date performance, capture the flag performance based. I hope
I think it was.
that's sad though.
Yeah, that would be.
That's
I hope
tough.
it's not, but I think it is.
So you're saying you don't think she makes top 4 then? Probably
Yeah, I'm not having her on.
top 6 at least.
How many are left?
18 right now. Probably lose a few more because it's typically around 6 the week before hometown, so they knock out like 2 or 3 the week before to get to the final 4. So there's
Okay.
typically 6. Maybe.
I think she's lasting 2 more weeks.
Really?
Yeah, I think in 2 weeks she's out.
Wow. That'll be like, I mean, that'll probably, I don't know, that might be a bit before hometowns. I don't think that'll be. That's crazy, dude. That's a bold prediction. Damn.
I'm seeing into the future right now.
All right.
Get me out. It's dark.
Only
here.
2 more weeks. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel confident putting her top 4 just because I do feel like, yeah, maybe that the only reason she might have gotten that date or the rose, yeah, and that one-on-one time is because of the date. I'll put her top 6. I think she'll be in the top 6, but
That's yeah.
I think
It's pretty
top
far.
4. I'll lock mine in right now. I'm going. Oh wait, first I guess the only other one is Lexi. Got highlighted as well with a bit good conversation, and then the Kelseys also got a little bit of time.
Yeah, who are the
Those
Kelseys
are the only
again?
ones that are getting like shown consistently.
Yeah, what were the Kelseys again?
Kelsey T is the actor.
Mm,
Kelsey
right,
A
right.
is the one from New Orleans that brought the like voodoo doll.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And oh wait, Maria and Jess. I don't want to add either of them to my top 4 though. I don't know if
Yeah.
I feel it.
I think Maria will probably go farther than Jess.
I agree.
But I don't think either of them are
I
going to be
agree.
hometown.
I think a dark horse for me right now is Lexi. I'll put her into my top 6 as well. And then since I have no other ideas right now, I guess I'll go Maria, top 4. I think she might
Okay.
be a hometown elimination then. And then for my top 3, I'll definitely have Daisy in there. I'll have, did I take Rachel or Jen? I'll take Rachel.
Rachel,
Sure.
yeah.
I'll have Rachel in there, and then I have no idea.
Then Jen.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Sure. All right. I got Daisy, Rachel, Jen, and Maria. It's my top
Okay.
4.
Mine is Rachel, Jen, Maria, Daisy. No, not Maria. But I did have those 3.
Okay. Who is your fun? Do you think the other sister makes it far enough or no?
No.
No. Okay. I don't either.
No.
What do you feel about Jess or
No.
Edwina, Lexi? Who else is left? Both the Kelseys.
Kelsey.
We know that Kelsey, I think T, gets a date. Honestly, they both might get a date because that preview last week, he was talking about Kelsey quite a bit. I have a feeling he's probably referencing like there was times he was talking about like both of them.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Like they might have spliced it together where at this moment he was talking about this one, but then something else he said was about the other one. but he for sure has a date with, I think it's Kelsey T. We saw for sure that he has like a one-on-one date with somewhere whenever they leave the States.
Yeah, that's a big hint. All right, I'm having her.
God, yeah, I don't know
I'm
anymore.
having her in my fourth. Yeah, no, that's hard.
So you go Kelsey T as your fourth one?
Yeah, it's my fourth.
Okay. And for the two outskirts on the top six, do you want Maria in there? Do you want Edwina in there? Do you want other Kelsey in there? Do you want Lexi in there? Leia?
All right, Lexi and then Maria.
Okay. So you think Leia gets eliminated before?
Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah.
I unfortunately do not think she's going to make it to like hometowns. Or I think she's kind of been highlighted because she's a familiar face that we've already seen before, and that whole thing with how she got the letter and her arrival here. But yeah,
the whole thing. But besides that,
all right, what was my list?
who did I have?
All right, Daisy,
Lana.
Jen, Maria, and Rachel.
Nice.
I like how I'm just picking people that like already we've seen just a lot of in the first week, and we have like
I'm just picking the ones I
6 to 7
remember.
weeks. Yeah, honestly. The other ones probably will show out as we go
Yeah,
on.
and they'll make a case for why they should win.
And I probably even by next week will have an updated list, although by law I will not be able. We cannot update it. We have to lock it in right now.
Lock it in.
We have to. I don't. Did anything else happen? Anything else that you want to cover? You said Michael Bolt. Michael, are you still okay back there?
Yep.
He's nodding his head yes.
We're forcibly making his head go up and down.
Using his head or using him as like a puppet.
You don't know where you want to know my hand.
Michael, can you tell me what happens when a man loves a woman? He says he only wants to sing Jack Sparrow right now. I don't blame him.
That is his best song.
We are a day late.
We are a day.
But it's better to be late to the party than early before all the fun happens.
Yeah, this would be a horrible podcast if we talked about the show before we saw it.
Yeah, or like when it's fresh in people's minds. No one wants to hear it when like
that. Like when you want it, when you're like, I need to listen to a podcast.
We need to like go back and like cover like season, not even season 1 because people will find it like nostalgic.
Yeah,
but like
they'll be
season
like,
like
"That's cool."
4, like we need to be years removed from the show. Here's what happened season. I don't even remember or know who the like season 4.
Did they even
Bachelor-
have a season 4?
I don't know.
No one knows.
This has been Jamie, I think.
This has definitely been Vic.
Okay, yeah, good. This has been
Literally.
whatever you're listening to us on. There's plenty of other ways to listen to it. We know you're not satisfied on the one you're listening to.
Yeah, just in
check
case.
them all out to find out which is the best, which one you like the best. You can find us on platforms such as
Apple.
Google
Podcasts.
Google Podcasts,
Spotify.
Pandora,
iHeartRadio.
Castbox.
Whoa.
Well, I don't think I've said that one before.
No, that's-
We're on it though.
Yeah.
Oh, we're on it.
We've always been on it, but we're on it now.
We're definitely on it.
YouTube.
Like literally one word. What do we have to tell them every time? Every time.
They keep asking.
And we're telling them.
But
They're
we're
not
telling.
listening. They're asking and we're telling. That's another shout out next week. We're looking forward to that.
That'll be a good one.
When you type in the search bar, literally, there's no spaces.
So if you do have a space, delete it.
Delete it.
Delete all the spaces.
If you want to go onto any of the other platforms, you can put a space after like and after and then after literally you can just hit enter.
Yeah,
and you'll find
literally
us.
hit enter.
Literally hit enter.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Podbean.
Podbean.
We are faithful to Podbean. Any of these platforms that allow commenting, reviewing, rating. Oh, you know what to do.
Oh,
Oh,
you've been doing it.
You've been doing it. Just keep it
Just
up.
keep ignoring it.
Yes, whatever you do, don't interact with it, please.
We hate it.
I want to answer some questions about Leica, literally anything.
Yeah, that is the name. Ask
If
us.
if you ask Vic what his like credit card is, what his
By
the
law.
number is, I will tell you. You can trust me to tell you.
By law, we cannot lie.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be accurate. If you want to know like what my like social security is, I'll write it down. I'll put it in the description for you.
It'll be the title.
It's the title. Here's like our IP address, our both of our social securities, bank account routing numbers, credit card numbers. Just so you feel close to us.
Just so you can know
Just so you know.
what it's like being us.
Just so you feel bad for us. We got what is today? Tuesday.
Got 6.
6 days till another episode. Oh, we'll try to be there.
Oh, we'll be there on time.
And on
Who
the correct
knows?
day. Yeah.
Who knows?
Whether we get it on no, we will try.
Yeah,
I
we'll
learned
try
in
this
therapy
time.
that you're not supposed to say you'll try. You need to say you'll do it because then it's easier to hold yourself accountable. I go to therapy.
This guy goes to therapy. This guy's my therapist.
Any closing thoughts?
Go to therapy.
Go to therapy for any serious reasons, or even if you just got the daily life stressors. Oh, it's time to talk about it, my brother or sister.
Yeah.
Time to talk it out.
Time to talk. Time to release all your inner demons. Get those off your chest
And back and feet,
and feet.
soles, toes.
Dude, mine are all over.
Mine are purely like on the bottom of my feet. Like, it feels like I'm like wearing bricks walking around. All right, I think it's time to end this thing. Next week, we'll be here.
Oh,
And we'll be
yeah.
talking about something like
Alive and alive. Oh. Yeah. 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 Yeah.